It fits! Welcome back to the channel. It's now daylight and we can see exactly what we've got. It's not actually that bad. I'm quite happy, believe it or not, with what we've got. We knew this was rotten, and we knew this was rotten, but not how far back, and it's not the full length. It's only to about here, so we can got some measurements now, so I can get some of that ordered. But today I'm going to try and take out the remainder of this down section and get them made and hopefully tacked in if we can do it today. Now, I've got through 30 cutting discs in the last 2 weekends. I thought I had more and I've run out. So Ryan very kindly, who's doing another project in the other shed, has said he can lend me a couple. But if that's not enough, we'll see how we get on with it, because it's a pain to get out, but I think I know a way of doing it. That'll be okay. I want to try and get this bit down here secure and just put the strength back into that, and I'll be happy with that for this weekend. So let's see how we get on. So we've got a little helper today. What are we doing, Pops?
Sweeping all.
You're going to sweep all the excess out. Right, you're going to put into that thing.
So how am I sweeping this?
You're going to sweep it all out? Go on then, you crack on with that then. You got old clothes on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on then, you make sure it gets all in that basket.
So even this bit?
Yeah, all of it. I need it all nice and clean. So Poppy's doing a great job in here getting this all out into the basket. I've just set up the angle grinder and got my goggles at the ready. Now we have made the first pillar for this side, so it's just the back pillar that I need to measure out. Now, if I remember rightly, well, we've not actually seen the full pillar because it just disintegrated. But with my thinking with this one is, obviously it needs to start at the top at the same place, but it needs to come to the bottom of this, which is holding basically the radiator cover Poppy's cleaning out. This will clean up, so which is fine. So I'm going to go to the bottom of this for welding up and go with that. So let's get the tape measure out and have a look how big we need. Oh, here we go. Start at the top. Oh, that's not very good. Try again. So if we go to 139, that should make that in there. Let's probably just finish off with this and we'll start cutting this out. It's coming! Aha! Cool. So Ryan's very kindly lent me a disc. He had one spare. That's all it took. The rest of the discs I can use for everything else, but I need a bigger disc for that. So that is done. Well, not done, but we can clean it up now. And we can start prepping. So I've just got this steel out, which is left from what we cut last week, and it's not far off what we need. So I'm just going to measure out. I can't remember what the measurement was now. So it's 139 we need. Poppy's just brought me is it an acrylic marker? Do you want to mark it off for me?
Yeah.
You draw me some dots. I need 139 on this. Oh!
All the way down?
Yeah, so can you mark me 139? Just roughly. So 130, 139, it's there.
Yeah.
Hit some mark on the metal, roughly. That's it. Right then, let's get that cut, drawn on square and give it a cut. So we got this G-clamp again, very kindly lent to us by Ryan. We've got this cut down, this needs to sit exactly there. So I need to figure out how to clamp that in to there, so we can put some tacks in at the top. So if I put my knee on that for the minute, I think I'm going to try and clamp to this, I reckon. Let's have a look. There. Right, let's just get that to pull in a little bit. Nope, it's pulling it the wrong way. So, our structural beam is now in. Well, it's tacked in top to bottom, and now this is now secured onto it. So there's no movement in it. Feels good to have some strength. So next bit, we've now got to put in the bar that sits for the bumper on this side. So we'll put a tack on that and see how we get on.
So now I'm gonna go get a piece of metal for my dad. So now we're gonna in here.
So obviously we are just tacking everything in place for the minute. This is the next bit to go on, which obviously Cliff helped us made last week. I'm going to tack it on, and then we obviously need to cut the welds on this side to be able to angle the end of this into this for the plumb. So we have to put a piece of rope on again and do that adjustment. But I'm going to tack it on first to get it in the right position, and we'll use the G clamp again. So now obviously we've cut the welds, yeah, we have cut the welds. I can knock this in now to sort of give it the angle of what the rear bumper is. I'm hoping Nicole is going to hold the camera for me. It's cold today. I've got 2 layers on, so yeah, it's definitely cold again. So let's sit this in. Tack, but it's alright, it's all good. And then that needs pushing, it is slightly out on this side, this needs pushing down. That needs welding into there. Like the other side, we'll make it into an angle. I'm tempted to try and fit the bumper today. We'll see how we get on.
So I got bored watching Conrad do stuff. So I thought I'd just clean all of this rust, dust out from here, see if I can clean it up a bit so we know what we're doing. And yes, I am using a scraper because that's all we've got.
It gets in the corners though. If you get underneath here with the scraper, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but if you get underneath here with the scraper, look.
Yeah, I can lift it up.
You can get
You're clever of that.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'll leave this one with you then. We have structure. I'm right tempted to just try and put the bumper on just to see if it fits. What do you think, Nicole? I like your safety specs.
Thanks.
It's looking better. This bit's really good, it's just this bottom bit. We have measured for that though.
About this bit.
Yeah, this bit's not great, is it?
No.
Oh, that's alright. That's just like layers. We can cut that back down. It wants cleaning up though. Yeah. It's because you've got this fire deadening here, sound deadening on the back wall. Yeah, holds the moisture. Right, let's go get the back bumper and have a look. Reaches that side. And that, it fits! The only issue we got is, and I need to figure this out, I'm going to have to look back for some of the old footage. The bracket, that obviously is not on this side.
Oh.
If we look at this, so, say this side is that bracket,
Yeah.
that side is no bracket.
Oh.
Siri is telling me there's brackets available online. They're definitely not for this.
Could it have fallen off?
I wonder whether it's come off on that downpipe when we've ripped it off. It's
Yeah.
come off as one.
Yeah.
It's fine, I can repair this. We've repaired this, I can repair this.
We can do it.
When you're being QA. Right, don't copyright me. Let's go, let's have a look at this.
How do you mean? Let's have a look at it.
Well, let's go and find that down bit.
Oh, okay.
See if I've kept it. I've kept all the other bits, so I would have thought I would have kept that as well.
Okay, we'll go find it then.
Cool. So we've worked out on this corner it would have been angle iron that was in there. So I'm going to undo, if it wants to undo, which it probably won't. So we have no luck with screws. They're just spinning anyway. There's not even a head on that. So it was angle iron that was in there, and then bent round that way for it to bolt into. So we need to replicate something along that lines to make that. I'll go and see what we've got my reserve pile of metal that we did save off this. So as you look at this end of the bumper, it's crusty, but we can fix that. That's not a problem. That will be reusable. Oh, is it? Hold on. Yeah, that's not reusable. That's knackered. So it's a repair to both sides of this now. I have cleaned this side up. This side's fully come out, so we're going to cut this bit of angle iron down. And then that will sit in there when it's cut. And then that will then bolt in to the other side. It goes downwards, doesn't it? So it will go in that way. And then down for the bolt in. If we use it on that one just to see facial wise. Oh, it's a bit short. I wonder how best to do this thing, because that's a little bit short. I wonder if I've got any longer bits of angle iron. I'll go and have a look in the cupboard. See, we did keep some bits from the other bus. I just found the idle bit, it's a bit wider. So let's see. That is a bob on the same. So let's get that cut up into 2 bits so we can use it for the bumper. I've got ours offcuts now for this back end, and they seem to fit in quite nicely. So that'll go in there. That's then obviously drill the holes in for the bumper to sit into. And obviously I need to drill some of these holes here out, and then I can connect to the bumper that way. So we've got brackets. Ryan's very kindly let me use his pillar drill. So these now slot straight into here, and obviously there's 2 holes that will fit into the holes on the bumper, which is good. I do need to get some new nuts and bolts for this though, because I've gone for a different size and I want to put some extra washers in just to space it out a little bit. So I can't do much more today, and it's a Sunday, so it means early finish and go and chill out. I need a shower as well. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed another episode of Let's Fix It. Not the wrong fix it though. And we'll see how we get on. I'll see you next week.